Increase in animal abuse and neglect cases all across Maricopa County. The latest rescue happening over the weekend in Rio Verde involving some exotic animals, zebras, peacocks, and more. 25 miles northeast of Scottsdale, where this is. Again, dozens of these exotic animals.
12 News journalist Sean Rice, he paid a visit to those animals today. And Sean, the sheriff's office is trying to take ownership of them now.
Yeah, Tram and Troy, animals under Arizona law are considered property. And Maricopa County Sheriff Jerry Sheridan says he's making it his personal mission to get these animals out of unlivable conditions. He's bringing them into the MASH unit in Phoenix, and hopefully will find them a loving family. The latest example of this came this weekend when horses, camels, peacocks, goats, even a zebra were all rescued. From Litchfield Park, where in July, multiple dogs and cats were living in deplorable conditions, to Rio Verde, where over 50 exotic animals allegedly had no food or water in days.
The lack of water and food is absolutely neglect.
The summer season has seen a wave of animal abuse and neglect investigations by the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Jerry Sheridan has revamped their animal crimes unit, bringing the voiceless justice.
When I see this and I see the horses and their ribs are showing, the bones are sticking out, I know they're not being cared for. And that's a crime. And there's a new sheriff in town that will not tolerate that.
Detectives paid a surprise visit to a property owner in Rio Verde Saturday night after a neighbor reported not seeing the animals get food or drinking water for multiple days. When they arrived, they found multiple empty water buckets and troughs right next to these animals. The sheriff's office interviewed the property owner, who claimed he had just supplied water throughout his property that day, but the evidence did not support that, according to detectives.
The water, especially with the excessive heat we've been experiencing, is a critical issue. A horse will drink in the summer probably 25 to 30 gallons a day. So there was no water in there.
Some of those animals are now being cared for by a vet, while others are at the MCSO MASH unit in Phoenix, where they receive near 24 hours a day care.
My office and law enforcement in this county continue to make animal welfare a priority.
Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell says her office is hiring 2 additional prosecutors who will solely focus on prosecuting animal abuse cases. Their caseload this year is on pace to nearly double what it was in 2024 for these crimes.
When I say my office is fighting for justice for all victims of crime, I mean all victims, and that includes victims with 4 legs.
And in Rio Verde, the property owner is not currently facing any charges, though the sheriff's office tells me that investigation is ongoing. That could happen in the near future. The sheriff's office is also petitioning a judge to take legal ownership of these malnourished animals so that they can regain their health and then hopefully be adopted by loving owners. Tram.
I mean, who's going to adopt a zebra? That's the thing. I mean, you think about, a zebra, camels. I mean, those are pretty specific animals with specific needs, Sean.
Yes, absolutely. And that's why the MCSO MASH unit is so important. Before, in the Arpaio days, when Sheriff Arpaio was the sheriff, it was huge. There was a lot of resources there under the 2 administrations before Sheriff Sheridan. There was not a lot of resources there, and so that's why he's deploying a lot of resources into an indoor and outdoor MASH unit to care for those needs specifically.
All right, Sean, thank you.